This is great. The first time I recorded, it was on mute, so time to record this again. So the Luther Burden news and the injury has been no surprise. Shed some light onto Chicago Bears fans, and I'm here to break that down for you. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Soback Sports, and I'm so back with another video. And today, the Luther Burden injury, along with his contract negotiations, are becoming a prevalent topic amongst the Chicago Bears media. And with him missing time, it doesn't really help not only his timetable of return, but also his development as well. Before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. It really helps me create content like this for you guys. So feel free to subscribe. And if we take a look at the situation as of right now, Luther Burden went down during rookie minicamp in early May, and he's missed OTAs, mandatory minicamp, and the final rookie only workouts. So that's essentially 6 weeks of missed reps for Luther Burden. And listen, while that's a big chunk of time, given you got to keep in mind he's only 21 years old. This injury is not a super big concern per se. It's just a concern for his ability to get back onto the field and get those meaningful reps as well. Because especially during the rookie time, it is so crucial, like really crucial to get those initial reps. Because during the season, you're not going to get those same kind of reps, as you would in the preseason or like during the off season. And while it is, it isn't necessarily just the fact that he's missing time, but also there's a contract negotiation tactic as well, because he is not signed as a rookie deal yet, but at the same time he's injured. So there's some speculation that this could be a very like non-injury, but it's just mainly just so that he can stay out due to getting the contract he wants, which could very well be the case. But for me, I don't think that's the case, because I think for someone that have Luther Burden's, uh, make, I think that he would want to be on the field as much as possible, especially during his pre-draft when he didn't get drafted in the first round. If you recall, he went to Instagram and posted that he was up at midnight in like early morning doing reps and doing like workouts pretty much. Um, and I think he's the type of wide receiver to be on the field rather than not. So I don't really think this is necessarily um, a tactic. I think he will still want to be on the field, because if you think about it, Ozzie Trapillo and Shamar Turner, they're both on the field and they haven't signed their contracts yet. But Luther Burden, I would say, like, he probably is injured. I think he is injured for sure. But I think there's also another side to the coin where he hasn't gotten the guaranteed money he wants. Remember, this was a wide receiver that was supposed to be a first round pick in this draft. And the fact that he fell to the second kind of made him lose all that money that he could have gotten being a first round wide receiver. So that's one more thing as well. In terms of Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson, you gotta he probably is really annoyed right now with like how this is turning out, because as you can see right here, let me pull this up. Like, he mentions that there's one thing when it comes to missing time. He says he misses a lot. Anytime you're not out there, if you're not in the training room when the rest of the guys are practicing, you're losing valuable time. Valuable time with your coaches, valuable reps with your teammates, and the ability to build trust that we're talking about. Yes. Um, that is very true, especially with what Ben Johnson is trying to build. Recall what he did in Detroit. That cohesion is necessary when it comes to building a team that can win you games, especially a team like the Chicago Bears, because without chemistry, our schedule doesn't lean in our favor. The opponents in our division don't lean in our favor. After 2 years of suffering with Matt Eberflus, that did not lead in our favor as well. because as of right now, we're trying to rekindle, fix everything that's bad about this organization. And that's mainly just due to the fact that we've had bad head coaches, bad culture, and Ben Johnson is doing everything in his power to fix that. And I just think that Ben Johnson is coming from a place of there is no room for error when you're starting this out because this is his first year as a head coach and every second matters. Just plain and simple. And from a Bears fan, I appreciate that a lot because the fact that he's really open and honest about it, that's all we've ever asked for. Because in previous head coaches, we would just get non-answers, um, like stuff like that. So it's a really big breath of fresh air, to be fair, when it comes to Ben Johnson being absolutely real when it comes to the Luther Burden injury. Missing time is very crucial. And I think that, given that it's 6 weeks of missed time, he did mention that at the end, he was like, he will be ready for training camp, which is great because training camp is going to be a very crucial time to kind of make up for that lost time he missed. And if not, that's going to be a trouble. That's really is going to be trouble. So from the this or the thumbnail and the title of this video, am I really concerned about the Luther Burden injury? Long term, no. From a like a health standpoint, no, I'm not concerned because he's 21 years old. He's very young. And typically players of his age and stature tend to heal very fast, especially if it's a soft tissue injury. No problem with that. I'm concerned more for the development process because the more time you miss, that first rookie year, you won't get back. And you want to make a good impression from the start rather than, have a slow start near the end and hinder your confidence going forward. But I think from that perspective, I'm a little bit concerned. And from a contract standpoint, I do think that they will get to a point where they will sign him. I don't think that's going to be a case where they won't. I just think the more it drags out, the more it questions the injury amongst the media, which would be pretty bad news for him in terms of a publicity standpoint. But I think for the most part, he should be okay in that aspect. But I am concerned for his development perspective if he does miss more time past training camp. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think about the Luther Burden injury? I would love to read what you guys have to say. And as always, guys, remember to like and subscribe. Follow my TikTok. Follow my Twitter. There's all in the description down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.